Welcome everyone to tonight's this afternoon's episode of Cannibal Logos Party on Oh boy, I am Cannibal Logo. This is the Party Action, and sorry about no. What am I talking about? I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm streaming now, and again tonight in the usual schedule. We will continue with this piece, as you can see here, of the Pip-Boy, which I have been taking measurements, and we need to modify the template, if you will. So yeah, welcome. So, long story short, took the measurements, and this one and this one and this one I actually measured like shit. So you know, we'll have to do some tiny bits of modification. For instance, this one we don't need anymore, and I hesitate to say so, but I think I'll keep this one just for now, just in case. Besides that, this one, which let me double check. Should be, so this one should be one to the left, one to the left, there we go. This one should be one to the left. Let's grab this color, there we go. And what else? Right, so this has 26. These should have 26, so we need 7 more. What the what's difficult? Save as usual. So we'll grab about, let's grab one more, just why do you vex me? So, yeah, about there, all the way down. See, we don't got anything necessary. No, wonderful. So 7. Let's see here. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wonderful. We can now conjoin. Well, I don't fuck up. And anyway, there we go. Now it's a more hefty piece. Nice. So that's done. We need this one, say about here. We'll go one down. We will, well, we'll delete this one up to here. We go. I'm even so inclined to move about, let's see, maybe even this all the way there. See, we're grabbing everything we need. We cut, paste. Let's move it one down. Let's revise. Right. Save. About, let's see. Roughly, doesn't have. We know, you know how it is. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's the long and short of it. Okay, maybe we'll leave this one go straight, and this one go straight. So this let's cut and paste, chop up. Yeah, I like it better that way. And what else? So this part here, the let's say the curve that the metal makes. I don't know if you can appreciate it well enough. Actually, I think I have another reference. So here you can see it bends to the back of the Pip-Boy. I don't know if you can see it. Well, here you can see a front actually, so it's kind of at an angle, not necessarily. So it's not really in perspective, it's in a bunch of different ones. So you know, it's not an accurate representation of the perspective necessarily, since you are seeing it from the front and a little bit from this side and a little bit from this side, more of a what's the name, fisheye view, if you will. So you know, a bit of a artistic interpretation, if you will. Okay, honestly, I could skip that part, this entire part, the, let's say, right side, the thing one. But I don't know, I feel it would be, let's say, disingenuous of me removing it, since well, I don't give a shit. that's a, I think, official view of the channel. Just don't give a shit. So now that we are agreed on that one, this part right here, taking in consideration the, let's say, bending angle, this part should be at least 2/3, I'd say, about. So if this has 26, right, yeah, this should have roughly 12. Now it has 7. So you see the problem right there. This will be a tad more complicated since we have to grab all this. We'll grab this, of course. All this, and we'll do this, this. Oh, actually, there we go. Nailed it. Press right. All of that, so we can move it all together. Like that. I'm sorry. I got the goal. Let's cut this, paste it right where it was, and let's do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's leave it there. Let's remeasure first. Actually, no. Let's remeasure. Remeasure. Oh boy. No, this one. Oh boy. My fucking throat. So you see here roughly it's about 1 of this thick, roughly, and about something. So half of 26 is actually 13. So we'll grab 13, actually 12, and we'll take this one as the 13 since that is the where the angle meet, actually where you can see bending of the metal. So this is all one part, technically two, where the metal bends here in this line right here, and then this would be bended metal, the other face of the piece. So you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I must sound like shit. But it's fucking, I got a cold. Let's grab this. Copy you. Let's measure this just in case. About 1 and a smidge. We'll do same here. So 2 and a smidge. Squad you, so 2 and a smidge. 1 and a smidge would be 3, right? And 2 and a smidge would be, yep, 5, right? 6, okay. I went with 3 then. So that's the exact same. Will just give me, let's see, I set this one right last time. This way I will say there. Okay. Compared to the larger piece, it does look more accurate. Somewhat. Maybe I could shove it 1 or 2 pixels up. No, wrong one. I am ever so inclined to shove it 1 pixel up, like there. Makes more sense to me. since this line right here would be the angle of the bended metal. And wait, let's save. And this one here would be more separated from the grill, the vents. Let's remember these are supposed to be all tiny type screens. So they need venting, otherwise they would overheat and burn or explode, actually, since they used to have these I don't know if any of you are old enough to know what I'm talking about. Old TVs, very old TVs, had a vacuum tube where electricity went through it. So, you know, those are dangerous. Were dangerous. Actually are, because they're still around in some places. So, yeah, if you have an old CCTV or older, never break it. And if you do break it or disassemble it, do not fucking touch the vacuum tube, because they store the electricity. I say this as an electrician. So, you know, kinda dangerous. I'm gonna shove this one up too. So let's call it public service announcement. Just so you are aware, I do not wish any of you who hear me now to die. I'm trying to come on the lift. Let's see. This could be shoved one down, maybe. I think I'll leave it as is. This is only to symbolize the grid. This is shorter. Let's see. This is 4, so this is 3. This is 3. Okay. Actually, this is 2. This is 2, right? This is 3. Okay. So this will modify. We put it there, since perspective demands it. Well, actually, it's a made out perspective, so it doesn't really demand it. It's more of a pet peeve of mine, if you will. Ugh. My fucking throat, god damn it. These will remain as they are. Let me have a bit of tea on my throat. Much better. This check. So this I should move ever so slightly, since it's not, I don't know, well, here it's a fairly cut and dry angle. Here we can see it has some angle. It's not a 90-degree angle, it's more of a, let's say 80. So maybe because it could stay like that. This one that had 4 was too large, and the new angle is here, so this part will be slightly angled. So technically this would be about here. That's a problem for future cannibal. By future I mean about an hour and a half. So that's that. Okay. Our nerds are in place. So, grill. Let's grab you and measure that. So let's say 3.5. Let's check here. Give or take. I'm really sorry, really got a cold. 3.5, and this would be what? Say 1 over. Eyeballing it, I would say 5 and something. So 3.5 of this would be, they are too thick, so 7 pixels, which is why I have them here now that I remember. So it would be how many? 1, 2, 3, and then 5 on 5. So it would be, let's see, copy this, paste it. Let's say we have about, let's do 1, 2, let's say 2 for now, just to have a somewhere to start. And I said 5 and something, so let's grab 5 and let's say half. Copy this, let's separate it by 2. In theory, or eyeballing it, this should be the same length as this. Of course, I can assure you this will not go as planned. My eyeball emitter has not been working as it should. Yep. Son of a fuck. 1 there, actually 2 there and 1 there. It is uneven. Oh, wonderful. So let's take 1 here, 1 here. So this would move 1 down. This would stay. This is 2, right? So I should be 1 pixel off with this one. Let's double check. Yep, 1 pixel off. Which, where is it? Ow. So it's in height, not in length. Motherfucker. I will take one more off from where from exactly? From the bottom one. Instead of 5, it will be 4.5. 3.5. Right. Right. So it would be this. Ow. There. So for the purposes, let's say, well, this we don't need anymore. We can go this. Let's keep it close just in case. Here. Let's do right, this is uneven, so it doesn't matter really, since some of the measurements changed. So this would be all the way, let's say, up to here. This will look like so, which I could argue it would look smaller. Never mind that for now. And even technically this would look like, say, 1. I said what, 10 degrees off slightly. Actually, this I got a way to. Okay. So it would be like, but wait, I fucked up. Because last time I measured, this was the lip. So actually it should fit right in here. Which is not happening, as you can see. Tiny bit of a problem. So we took what, 3 pixels off, and this is 11, no, 38. This is 44. Okay, we need to take 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels off, which should be easy. That's all I'll have to do. It's ever so slightly. Remember, not every piece you make has to be completely accurate and, you know, and how do I put this? Realistic. I am using the Picmoy images in different angles at different lighting. So it's not really one-off, right? So it's not, say, really necessary to be completely accurate. it's boring. You're an artist or an architect. One up still. Shit. Actually, I can leave that. Wait, no. There we go. That is fine. I will work with that. Since it's right. Yes. For the sake of argument, this up to here. Right. This should be the lid up to there. So about let's see how much is that. Actually, we'll do how much is this? 9. Great. Let's say this has 10. Let's say 5. Copy this. So let's say 1 over. I mean 1 notch, and then 4. Seems it's at a diagonal right on the fucking line, right there. It should be there. If you focus your eyes, you'll be able to see it, I assure you. But for the sake of argument, this would be here, and this would be, well, exactly what it is. So this should be like so, and this would be here. This we will extend just to remind ourselves that is the thingy-mabop. It would be what? 1 off? Yeah. It would be something akin to this. This one can go. This one can go. See, it has a slight angle, which is why I think I'm going to move these 2 angles, this one and the one up top, from the, let's say, background part, the bendy part. Bit of tea. Woo. Boy. Ginger does clear the sinuses. Fuck me. Let's start by the bottom one. So 2, 2, and here would be 2, 3. So here. And 1 up. If I am not mistaken. 1 up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we will even move it 1 more. Bit of of tea. I only say a bit of tea, so just so you know that I'm going to drink. So if you hear any weird noises, you know exactly why. By the way, having said so, even though I have a cold, I haven't stopped smoking because, of course, I will not stop smoking since I am a smoker. So I'm going to roll myself a smoke. So in about a few seconds, I will mute the mic so I don't annoy you with the unpleasant sounds of me leaking the cigarette I am rolling. And yes, I roll my own cigarettes. Oh boy. I don't think streaming with the call was a good idea. Actually, I don't think streaming with the call is going to be a good idea at night either. But oh well. Fuck it, right? By the way, now that I remember, last Wednesday I didn't stream. If you know, Wednesday I do Deathspunk. I am playing the Deathspunk trilogy just to have an excuse to play it. Actually, streaming is the excuse, since it's one of my favorite games. Just for the sheer nonsense. So tomorrow I will be streaming it twice. Once in the afternoon, once at night. Give me a second while I mute myself. It looks a little wonky for my taste. Remember, when we draw everything, every little shitty detail we do, it's, well, actually it should be 2 now that I see it. Okay. Every little detail is up to not really debate, it's more of a change. And debate too, actually. If you think my piece it's not completely accurate, or it has any 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anything wrong with it. It's a little wonky now. I like it even less now. So let's go back. Move it. Actually, I'm going to leave it as is. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ugh, I can do the voices. Not today. Ugh. But well, shit. So the angle is done. Ugh. Let me bring a bit of tea again. So to mark the distinctions, if you will. Actually, we'll do this part right here, which will we will copy the design we did here, where everything is this nice green tone that right now looks completely black all the way here. Actually, there we go. That's easier. Here, here, there, and we will copy the design where we go darker and darker and darker. Let's see now. So these should be darker than anything else. This will go something into that. Right. Here we'll break it a bit just to keep it, you know, trendy, if you will. There we go. And now we grab the darker one, which should be this one, right? Yep. And from back to front in the piece, we do like so. We'll break it a bit. There we go. And then we'll grab a few more, just a smidge, to make it look as dark as we can. There we go. And we'll put tiny bits in the middle of the other pieces, just to give that depth look in it. So something like, actually let's do it the other way around. There we go. Darker in the back. Lighter in the front. Almost as a mullet. No pun intended. Right. So the grilling is halfway there, a quarter way there, let's say. So for the back, let's call it, we'll use the tones we used here, and for the front we'll use the normal ones. Having said so, which is a predicament, I gotta remember what the fuck of the colors I used on the other ones. Taking in consideration it's all one piece, and the line separating them in the template, it's supposed to be one of these lines right here, what the paint, it's supposed to be, well, peeled off, if you will. Actually, it's more of a scratch and bend and beaten, you know what I mean, blemished, if you will. Let us see. We should have a dark part there, a darker part here and there and here. So we will grab this design, oh boy, and we'll implement it here, here, in this line, and this line. So, since the grill is supposed to be indented, kind of at an angle, not exactly at an angle, it's hard to describe with my level of stupidity. So it would be, let's say, fuck me, it should be oh boy, why do I do this to myself? So here should be, well, how much is it? 3, right? I could like, maybe I could do it with 2. Ooh, mother. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Maybe even extend the shadow, since it's all one thing. Check. Right, this should be the transition. So technically should be this one, if I am not mistaken. Right, because this goes up to here and this way. So it's a way to do this. There we go. Good brain. So this goes there, and what? This goes here. Technically it should be 2 at the top, if I am not mistaken. Let me know if you see an error. I'm sure you will notice. Maybe I do not. that there, that there. I am pretty sure I am missing something. So this one truly should be here, here. So the top one should be here and here. And it's one between, which is admittedly not perfect because this line should be touching this line. But I am going to try, emphasis on try, and blend everything together on this line right here, where this here, this pixel here, will be a lighter transition from this one, this dark one, to the less dark one, a brighter dark one. I am explaining it step by step just because I need to remind myself of what the fuck am I doing. So there's that. Let's see. What am I missing? Well, first of all, base color. So let's do that first. This right. I need to separate it first. Ugh, I'm sorry. My throat is not happy today. So let's see. Let's put this color here just to separate it on the front piece. Oh boy, my poor throat. Oh, that one hurt. I'm sorry, everyone. There we go. That's more like it. Let's save there. Then we grab this one, which should be, let me double check, one below that one. So this goes there. So technically from this one, let's see, angles, think angly. So about there, actually more like so, since it's supposed to be a shadowy leap, if you will. So well, that, put this. Then again, colors are not real. Um, and let's say okay, bucket. Okay, that's more like it. And now we grab this one, which should be clearer than any of this. Right. This will go here, in theory, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let's not do from there. Let's do up to here ish. Put a few more. Ah, dear gods. Let's grab. Fuck me, I can see shit. Grab you. Break it. Ah, but it's the same one. Never mind. Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. Break it about here. So we'll extend this. Say all the way up to here, since it's the outer border. All the way there. Here we go dark again. We go dark again. No, but let's say yeah, 2 is fine. Since it's the shadow, we should have actually darker ones still. So this one, which should be in theory same as this one. Ah, it's darker. Right. It's supposed to be the inner lip, if you will, since you know the metal bends. It should be. I don't know if you can see it. You can see. Oh no, can't see one. Wait, let's save this. I don't know if you can see it. It should be roughly this line right here, which supposedly should be the outer edge of the lip, technically. I don't know how to describe it in English, at least. But it should be, where is it? This line, in theory, which goes all the way up. Which you can see here, it has another part, which is technically the same part, bending outwards. So it meets, I don't know why I'm gesturing with my hands, you can see it, but it should be the piece where it meets the piece behind it, the main, let's call it main tubular, semi-tubular body of the Pip-Boy. So I don't know if you can. I could draw it, but I won't. The Pip-Boy, it's basically a tube cut in half, where if you were to see it from, let's say, from the back, almost, actually if you were to see it from the top, you would see two I don't know if two, but I think there are 2 to 3 hinges, and if I am not mistaken, a clamp or two on this side of the tube. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I understand how it works, roughly, from my base experience on the subject. Let's grab this one again. Should extend like so. This one should be this one, darker, right. This should be here, break it. It will make even more sense once I'm done. And here we do like so. So now we have a respectable piece. Yeah, see, that's far more like it. Blemishing this part will be a fucking pain in the ass, but no well. Grab this, put it here. There we go. Just to blend it a bit. Let's remember this. The piece, the copy of the piece, as you can see, is going to be the final product once we're finished. So no more copying and pasting. This is it. If we fuck up, if I fucked up here, there's no coming back. And sadly, I'm sad to announce, I refuse to work twice on the same project. No matter how much I like it. No, actually, you fuck. What? Oof. Boy, I feel like shit. So that's that. That burns. Spicy tea. I think I'm going to buy some whiskey later. I'm going to hate gargling. Let's break it there. A few more. And grab you. Wait, is it the same one? Yes. Let's grab you then. Work it even more, especially here. Yep. Because they are not. Yep, they are the same color. That's a problem. We'll see. Actually, this one still needs the darker one. So I should need to find a middle ground, technically. While I think about it, let's put the shadow up to here. Let's break it a bit. Right, the highlight is going to be a fucking pain. Seems it should be a. It's going to be the transition between the the light and dark side of the piece, where it is blemished as all hell. So I need to do some, let's say, handmade anti-aliasing, and I would rather do dithering, but it would be too eye-catching compared to the rest of the piece, really. If I had done dithering from the beginning, it would have been easier. Having said so, dithering is hard for me. And my friends don't like. This will go there-ish. Actually, maybe I let's leave it like so for now. Okay. See, this part should be all opaque. Right, since well, here you can barely appreciate it because of the dark, well, the white background, honestly. And here you can't see it at all. So even though it's in the background and it has a lot in front of it, most of this piece should be dark, except, let's say, this four. We'll leave one more just to try it. This should be all be dark. That one should be this one then. In this chaos, that there, and in that chaos, we should have a lighter color. This one right in the middle, so about this three. I see the problem now. Let's try that one. Let's try this one. Right. So this one should be blemish. Although I hesitate to do this. Let's say this way. It blends too much. Let's take this one then. It should stand out, right? If I think I should finish preparing the grill just so I can start with the boundaries being the current highlighted cyan part. By boundaries I do mean this part, the highlighted part of the front piece, which is supposed to be damaged, and the piece behind it should have a transition from this to this, as we can see here actually, which is the closest thing I have done to dithering in the piece, which is why it stands out so much. That and the darker tone, well, except of course the screen. Same with this lip, which I believe here should be 1 over, but I may be mistaken, since this is 2 and this is 1. It stands to reason. Either that or I fucked up doing this part here, which is highly likely. So that's done. This is done. This still lacks darker color, which should be down. This one should be this one, so this one. Here more than anything, let's stick to put a few, just a smidge, just to break it. Though it doesn't break it much since it's well, like that one. Since it's not really all connected, and I can see fuck all, which is beginning to be a problem now. What? No, not there. Maybe there. And here, and that one's right. And this one should be. We'll do the same to that one. So this is a fine transition, I guess. Since it's fairly cut and dry. Problem will be where it connects here, 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 and this whole thing here, and of course the grill. And here this is going to be motherfucker. Ow. Ow. So I think I'm going to leave it here for now. I think I will leave it as is. I will dwell on it until tonight, which I'm glad I'm doing this, because otherwise I think I will make a huge mistake. My gut is telling me. And I think the old ones I didn't stream yesterday because I'm sure I would have fucked up. So we're going to leave it as is for now. Oh boy. Besides, my probably destroying me. So probably I won't stream a lot tonight, just an hour, hopefully. So yeah, we'll leave it here for now. I will dwell on it just so I don't fuck up. And we'll continue it. We'll continue working on it tonight at 10 PM my time, Argentinian time, if you will. So, thank you everyone. I hope you have enjoyed all this nonsense. We'll continue working on it tonight. It's what, 6:15, 6:15 right now. So in about what, 4 hours. And I will take the time in the meanwhile to do some gardening and dwell on, and take measurements and dwell on the piece and everything else. So again, thank you everyone. I hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, I have been Gannibal Loco. This has been the Party Dungeon, and I hope you all have a great night and rest of the day. Goodbye.